You know how you're going to all end up? Like a lot of alcoholics? Come on. Hey there, now. What about you? Come on. Never mind, come on. Do you mind? Evacuating the premises. It's all right. There we go. Here we go. That's it. I wouldn't care, but he only came in to read the gas meter. That was at 8 o'clock this morning. Come on, Nat. Hey, I say, are you there? Are you there?
Just reading the paper.
Yes, well, you're not supposed to be reading the paper when there's work to do. Come on.
No, no. Nellie, I think you should have a look at this. Look.
What do you mean?
Look there.
Oh. It says there's a fella going about doing it in the middle of the night. Breaking into places and burgling people. Oh, especially public houses. Oh, I hope he doesn't turn me over in the night.
You get a hell of a shock if he did.
I'll inhale that remark.
What else does it say, love?
Well, it says the police are on the loo.
Hey?
Here, all over the place. That's you, on the lookout. But they're trying to get a prescription of him. It says also the police haven't yet comprehended him.
Yeah. He says, landlord at the Rose and Crown nearly got him. You know, that was when he did his place.
Yeah, and the landlord bunged him with his own bunging mallet. That nearly bungled it.
He had to go with the landlady at the Victoria Tavern.
Oh, did he really? I know who he must be then. This is the Boston Dangler.
Yeah, well, I know what I'd do if I met him on a dark night.
Yeah?
Well, I'm lucky. He wouldn't see me on a dark night.
They'll not try to do us.
What would you do, Gilbert, if he tried to do you? Because, I mean, you're a very complacent character, aren't you?
Very peace-loving, yes.
Yeah, very peace-loving. You'd show him the other cheek, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I know what I'd do if I met him on a dark night.
Yeah?
Give him the old 1-2.
Oh, yeah?
You know what they say, girl? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, well, I'm safe then, aren't I?
Yes.
Just a minute. Are you there? Are you there? You've got enough already on you to paint a battleship. I shouldn't put any more on if I were you. Just get going, will you? I'm told she's a right schizophrenic.
She's on my window cleaner round, she is.
You see? Oh, I bet you go and clean her windows twice.
What for?
Well, one's to get the dirt off and the other to get your hot breath off.
All right now, you lot, just take a gander. And you northern nit.
Don't you call my dad a northern nit, you cockney kite-hawk.
You'll never get away with it.
All right, you just watch this then.
Yes.
Come on, watch it.
Watch this. Hello, darling. Remember me? You know. Do you mind if I just sit myself down?
Where did the old 1-2 come in, eh? It was more like 3-4 and out the door, wasn't it? Come on, then. Off we go, the lot of you. And I think, Beryl, under the circumstances, you'd better have an assailant with you. Somebody to look after you.
Right then, Beryl. Put on me, I'm afloat, and I'll walk you down a frog and toad.
What do you mean you're floating toad and I'm afloat? You speak to her properly.
Beryl, I've just put on my cood, and now I'll walk you down the road.
Don't try and copy me.
You mean with this geezer going around, you think I may need protection, eh?
Oh, yeah.
What, after all that we saw over there, you protect her? Oh, give over. Oh, George and Gilbert will see you home.
Oh.
Well, do you mind seeing her home, you know, under the circumstances?
Yes. I'll protect you.
Be a good idea. If you went with them too, they'd look after you as well.
Well, you'll be safe with... Here, I like your shirt.
Now, get off, will you?
Stop fighting the Stop there, get out. I wonder if he'll come here.
Who?
That fellow they're talking about. That kite-hawk. Of the night. Hey!
What's up?
Help! There's a fella. Leaning lurking. Across the road.
Well, Andy's waiting for the last bus.
Last bus? He'll be waiting all night. I mean, it goes at 22 and it's 15:15. Oh, I must get a little hand put on this one.
Oh, Nellie, you're always imagining things. You were saying when you were a little girl, seeing bogeymen under bed.
Well, I'm not imagining this. This is not a figment of my imagination. I am going to phone the police and have him incarcerated. Now. Hello? Is that the police? Thank you. Yes, this is the brown cow speaking. Oh, no, I'm not the brown cow. No, we keep the brown cow, you see, with my dad. You see, I'm Nellie Pickersgill. And I want to report there's the fella stood standing opposite in auspicious circumstances. Yes, what do you mean? Describe him? Yes, certainly. Yes, well, he's got a hat on, a frilby hat on, and a collar and tie, and a jacket that goes wide out here and goes narrower as it goes down. Then he goes sort of like this, with trousers on that are split in the middle. And they go down to his feet, and his feet goes right to the floor, and they're stood standing on it. Well, that's the best inscription I can give you. Yes, well, be soon then, won't you? Be soon, I said, be soon. Oh, God, look at the length of this. I must really get onto the post office and tell them to pull it in a bit at their end. That's quite all right. They're going to get a walkie-talkie fella to come along, and I'm sure that they're going to get him into custard eminently.
Hey, what's happening?
Don't know. Can't see, it's too dark. Oh, hey, up. It's that fella that was stood leaning, lurking.
Was it you who called the police to arrest me?
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't have done that, because I'm a detective inspector.
Oh. I would like to know you were a defective inspector.
Madam, I was out there in the pursuance of my duty. Yours is only one of any number of licensed premises this villain could strike at next.
Have you any idea what he looks like yet?
As of this moment in time, no.
Oh, you mean you're clueless?
However, we do think we're getting close to his modus operandi.
Oh. And where do you think he keeps that?
That's just, how he lays his stall out to do the job.
Oh, I see. I'm a fool.
We believe he's in the habit of coming into a pub, having a few drinks, and then secreting himself on the premises. He might hide himself somewhere and wait until the place has been locked up, so before you go to bed, you have a good look round. And remember, it could be anyone who was in this pub tonight.
Anyone?
Aye. Probably during the day he has a perfectly normal job and leads a perfectly normal life.
That doesn't sound like one of our regulars.
Yeah, you've got it wrong, you see. This fella is what they call episcopath. You see, I mean, during the day, he's quite normal. Like, he's like a Dr. Jelly and Mr. Tide. You see, during the day, he's quite normal fellow walking about, you see. But at night time, he takes a gulp from a goblin of hissing, fissing lotion. And he knocks it back like that, and it becomes all disfigurated and conflagrated.
Ah. Well, you keep a good lookout, you hear?
I'll see him out. Oh, Berkey. Oh, get this fastened. Quick fast. Take down the bag. Well, I hope he doesn't come here. Anyway, I've locked the front door. I'm going to lock the back door now. See? Now, when I've locked the back door, if you hear a scream, you come running.
I shan't hear you.
Why not?
I'll be in bed.
That's just like you, isn't it? Oh, shut your mouth and put your teeth in.
Oh, I best have a look round. I'll check, Sally.
Hi, Dad. I've locked the front door and I've locked the back door. I'm just going to hang the keys up and then I'll be up in a minute. I never can reach this thing. Oh, thank you very much. It's you. I thought it was him. Come to bungle me with his bunghole banger.
Have you heard?
No, what?
He got the railway tavern last night, and you know what he did to the landlady?
I don't know what he did to the landlady. I don't care. What did he do to the landlady?
Well, he hit her on the head and he bound and gagged her. He took the week's takings and all the silver, and the police are looking for somebody who's suddenly got a lot of money to throw about.
Oh.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh, good morning. The usual?
No. Today I'm drinking large whiskey, please.
Oh. £10? No. Are you still on the Underworld Railway?
Please, thank you. Yes, please, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Large whiskey, that. They don't pay them this kind of money on the Underworld Railway. What do you think, eh? There we are, it's a change. It took me all my time to get it at this time of day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. What do you think?
Well, I heard a rumour that there could be two of them.
You mean he's got an accompanist?
Lovely one. Just come to wet our whistles. 2 large whiskies, please.
George and Gilbert, have a cigar, have a cigar.
Do you think it's them? Yes. Oh, no. Neither Gilbert nor George would drink that hissing lotion. Oh, Gilbert, what are you today? Oh, you're one of those, are you?
Oh, thanks, love. Things have been going very well for us at the moment.
I'm very pleased.
Get yourself a double.
It's a bit fuggy in here. Must be all these cigars. I'll just open the window.
Yes, you can't open that window barrel, though.
Gilbert could.
Eh?
You wouldn't believe the things Gilbert can do with his hand.
Oh, yes, I would. Because he got filbert nails all right down to the bottom of his hands, didn't he? But, yeah, I don't think he could open that window.
If anything's stuck, Gilbert's your man.
Oh. Is he a good unsticker? It's making me laugh. Because Gilbert doesn't know that this morning I sent for a fella and he's fussing that window up so that there isn't a burglar in England could open it. With a little penknife. You mean to say you're going to leave me here by myself on my own with nobody with me?
I'm getting a midnight sleeper to Manchester to go to that regimental reunion.
Did you hear that, man? Hey? He's leaving me so that he can go up to be sitting, supping with his old sweats while he's leaving me here at the mercy of a maniacal monster.
Nay, Nellie. Your old dad thinks more of you than that. I'm getting somebody to stop over in my room so I can keep an eye on things.
Oh, are you? Oh.
He's here.
Oh.
Oi, come on.
Hello, Nellie.
What, him? Oh, no, don't give me that. What? He couldn't bend a wet beer mat. Don't be Ricky Doodlers.
That's best I can do.
Yeah, well, he'd do anything for half a pint, Tim.
You'll be all right. He'll look after you. Come on, lad. I'll take you. I'll show you what keys are.
I'll come and lock up, aren't you?
We'll just put them on there.
Yeah, all right.
Nellie Pickleskill speaking.
Oh, it's the police here again.
Oh, the police.
I don't want to worry you, but we've now ascertained that our suspect is a young man.
A young man?
Living in the locale, who gains access to the premises with the assistance of a ladder.
The assistance of a ladder?
Aye. And remember, he is known to be dangerous.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'll be on the lookout for somebody with a ladder, and when I see him, I will dial 999 for the frying squad. Thank you very much.
Right you are there, Nellie?
Yeah.
Everything's locked up in here?
Yeah.
There's only you and me now.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind, but I've dumped my ladder in the backyard.
And his ladder in the backyard? Why? It must be him. Get the police. Let me see. I was just cleaning the holes out in the telephone. It's him. He's Jack the Zipper. Guardian angel overhead, look after me while I'm in bed. And if I should die before I wake, don't let him do it, for heaven's sake. I must get to that telephone.
Oh, I thought you'd be asleep by now.
Well, I was just going down to the to see if the television was turned off.
Now, I've seen all that. Now, you get to bed and get some shut-eye.
Yes. What have you got in that trunk?
My pyjamas.
You must be a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Hi, good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.
I know what he's got in that trunk. He's got all that silver that he's stolen from that pub down the road. Let's get to that telephone. 9.
Who do you think you're ringing at this time of night?
Oh, I'm just speaking to the speaking clock lady to ask her what time it is at this time of night.
Well, that'll do you no good.
Why?
The phone's not working.
What do you mean? The phone's not working.
I pulled the cord out.
What did you do that for?
Well, it was a bit long. My suitcase got caught in it.
Oh, you mean you've unplugged me? I can't speak to the outside world.
Oh, very jumpy. Now, come and sit down in here a minute. Come on. Look, I was just making some cocoa. I'll go and get you a cup. It's Charlie's special brew. Guaranteed to knock you out.
Did you hear that, man? Hey, I'm locked in, and I'm cut off, and he's going to knock me out.
Here we are, Nellie. You sit down and get some of this down here.
I don't want it.
What? Now, you sit down, girl. Here we are.
Oh.
Get that down here.
Before I do, I'd just like to go for a walk.
Hey?
Round the mat.
Now, you come and sit down, girl, and get that cocoa down here.
Yes.
That's better. It's all right. I know what you were thinking when your dad said I was going to take care of you.
Oh.
You thought I couldn't take care of you, didn't you?
No.
But I could take very good care of you, girl.
Stop!
Oh, you women! Oh, you're all the same. I mean, first it was that Beryl. I thought she was a right old scrubber. But what did she do?
Give you the brush off.
Then was that bird the other night. When I walked over to her, I thought I had it cracked. And then her fella walked in. And then what happened?
He cracked you. Ooh, that went right through me. I'm just going somewhere. Somewhere you can't come. Thank goodness. You didn't get me to drink that Mickey Flynn. That fella must be a cycling path. Where am I going to put this? Oh. It's a good thing Adam sold and healed. Phew. Get. That's the front door. Now's my chance to prove he's a thief in the night. Has he gone to do somebody else before he does me? It's open.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, please, don't dangle me.
You were trying to see what was inside that case, weren't you?
No. I was just getting you a clean shirt tied.
Nobody's going to see what's inside that case, nobody. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Oh, my God, the window!
What's the matter?
Look!
Oh, it's him! No, you're him.
Hey?
We must be your accomplishment. Oh, I'll give you. You hear me? Dad,
What are you doing out here?
I thought you were supposed to be in Manchester.
I was. You know, I was booked on sleeper.
Yeah.
Well, I fell asleep on Thunderground all the way to Cockfosters.
Big bruised boy. What did you come in the window for, anyway?
Well, I saw a ladder upside at window, so I come in without disturbing anybody.
Well, I shut the window
Anyway, I'm glad you've come. I want to tell you about Charlie and what he's doing with his ladder.
Oh, my God, another one!
What are you talking about? This must be the real protruder. Oh, it's the detective inspector. Are you the real thief in the night?
I saw someone breaking in here and I followed him up that ladder to apprehend him.
That was me.
Oh, if you want somebody to comprehend, there he stays, stood standing there. And that's the case. If you want a case, tell him to open it.
Now, listen, what's in there is my own personal belongings.
What's in it? A gold-plated window cleaner's bucket? Get it open.
All right, don't cut the needle. I'll show you. There.
It's weightlifting gear.
What do you expect to be, Mr. University?
If you must know, I was trying to build my strength up.
Oh.
Only I didn't want any nosy people to find out about it.
Oh.
I was going to surprise that big geezer who picked me up when I tried to pick his bird up.
Oh.
Well, you were there. You saw what he did to me.
Yeah, so
And did you vacate these premises at all, sir?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, he went out.
Can you
again.
explain that?
Yes, well, he went out again.
Well, that's
didn't
all
he?
part of it, isn't it? I mean, getting into training, doing a drop of the old jogging.
What do you mean? You went out for a jog?
Yeah, it's starting to rain, so I had to come back.
What about these things that went bump in the night?
Yes, that's it. What about them?
Well, look, it's these things. See, the trouble is, I'm not very good at it yet. Oh, see, I'll get them up so far.
I'm going to arrest you for assault and battery.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to salt and batter you. What are you two laughing at?
I was just telling Gilbert how you dropped that weight on the inspector's foot.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry about that. But it's a weight off my mind to know that that thief has been caught hot-handed by the frying squad.
You can be cheering up. I've got this next round of drinks.
Oh, that's very good. Tell me, Ali, where are you getting all this money from?
Oh, I'm being given it by the landlord at the Rose and Crown.
Oh, I didn't know you went in the Rose and Crown.
That is why he's given me the money, to keep out of the Rose and Crown and to come in here.
Well, I'll break it for once, eh? And I'll have a drink. But as you know, my drink is water bright. Well, it's nice to know that we can walk the streets safely in our beds again.